start.
We're back at the Super Bowl lanes in Erlanger, Kentucky, and here's Robby Hamilton, who's a number 3 finisher with a 6.98. He'll be facing Andy Barhorst.
Got a power shooter here. Super Bowl at the Super Bowl.
It's catchy. Yeah. Sounds like a country music song. Robby Hamilton rolled games of 210, 205, and 220, plus his handicap for a 6.98.
All right.
So here's Andy Barhorst.
He's receiving additional 10 pins in his game against Hamilton. He has a 32 pin handicap, and Hamilton's got 22.
His real name's Robert, but he goes by Andy.
I'll tell you what. Andy's got a ball there, an old AMF 3-dotter. That's what it looks like from here. And as well as he's thrown that ball in practice, he hits the pocket very consistent.
Andy's only been bowling 1.5 years.
Is that right? Sure looks good going to the line.
It looks like he's kind of stands straight up right before he releases it.
As a champion, you can do anything. But when you're not a champion, you got to correct.
Andy is from Independence, Kentucky. He's 23 years of age. 5'9", 170 pounds. He's single. I don't know if he's dating anybody. So. Andy goes Brooklyn for 9.
Got a good arm swing, like Barhorst. He swings the ball with a great extension. Watch the extension now. Nice. He's standing straight up the line, but he's got his friends here also here today. There's a power shooter here.
He's only 21 years of age, Robby Hamilton. He's also from Independence, Kentucky. Both these gentlemen are from Cherokee Lanes. Crush.
Cherokee Lanes proprietor is here today, Davey Hines.
He just walked in.
One of the top shooters in Cincinnati for many, many years. A little younger than Frank Swearjohn, who was a top shooter for many, many years in Cincinnati. Who was proprietor at Bellwood Lanes with his wife, Billy, who I've known for many, many years. Really super people.
You keep talking about all these many, many years, we're going to start getting phone calls, and they're going to start wanting to know ages.
Really not ashamed of it, and I don't think either one of them gentlemen are either. I know Frank is. Frank's off in good shape. He's had a bad back for many, many years, but he's always played golf and always bowled.
Robby Hamilton with a little baby split to 310. But a split's a split.
He's got a hook. He's got a hook. Didn't do it. Okay. Now Barhorst picked himself up a few extra pins here. With an open by Robby. He twisted around with that one and the ball went out of the hole. He was actually sideways at the line, but ball hit the pocket as good as it could be hit, and all 10 pins went back to the backboards.
Andy likes throwing darts.
I see you stand up when you throw darts, so that's why in the bowling stands up.
There's Andy working on one. Looks like he's going to cross over a little bit.
Yes, he did. Got it.
Got a very responsive crowd.
Got some friends here. That's what you got to have. Got to have supporters. He's playing that shot pretty close to the right side. Normally that's played a little to the left. As long as he knows what he's doing.
He picked it.
Picked it. Usually that'll happen if you play that shot straight down and there's a little oil in the lanes, the ball kind of holds longer. And if you play an angle, put your feet left of the center line, then you got a chance for the ball to carry the 6 and the 10 with the ball, or if you miss, you can still get the 6, and then the 6 will go ahead and hit the 10. But the angle of the shot, imaginary line, is usually what you want so that your accuracy is, and the shot to be made is much easier. There's a beautiful strike.
So Robby Hamilton counters with an X. So he can cut into this Andy Barhorst lead. Robby lives over on Don Victor Drive in Independence. Like I said earlier, he's 21 years of age, 6 foot 185.
Either one of these boys, I'm sure, can throw strikes. It's hard to believe that Barhorst is only a year-and-a-half bowler, because he looks awful good. His release of the ball is awful good.
Robby Hamilton's been bowling for 7 years. There's a double.
That's a car shot there.
Robby Hamilton's 2 strikes is a perfect time to go into a commercial break. We'll be back with the conclusion between Robby Hamilton and Andy Barhorst right after this. We're back at the Super Bowl lanes. Andy Barhorst will be stepping up to the line. It's time for him to get back in, or not get back into the match, but Robby Hamilton's working on a double.
Brooklyn throwers can always call Brooklyn hits.
No wonder you've been so partial to the Brooklyn strikes here. Hey, it goes down as an X on the paper.
You can bet on it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Should go over again. Not quite. Not quite.
That hurt.
Yes, it did.
4-6-10.
A chance to get in the game with that ball.
Andy will go for the count. Now he's probably saying after knocking down to 6-10, why didn't that drop last time? He picked the 6-10 a couple frames ago.
Barhorst game could improve if he got a hold of an instructor and went out, was capable of spending some money and get equipment and have somebody help him determine how to play the lanes and whatever it's going to take to be a good bowler.
Get up!
Because he has something that's hard to teach, and that's a release, a ball rip.
There's Doug Martin, the proprietor here at the Super Bowl lanes in Erlanger. Smile, Doug. Come on, Doug. He's sitting right in front of me. That's the second solid 10 that Robby Hamilton has left.
Yeah. The ball really didn't finish strong in the pocket. The 6-pin laid in the... Oh, that hung on good enough.
We have a 1-pin game with Robby Hamilton on top, but Hamilton is working on a spare.
So we're talking about a mark away from tie-in. Double away from going ahead. Robby's really intent, isn't he? He wants to look at that spot. He continually looks at it and releases a little sideways in the line, but he carried. We've had more Brooklyn shots here today, and it isn't because the lanes are dry. They're not dry.
No, they're not. Actually,
it's just that the anxiety to throw that ball we do some unorthodox things. Oh, it's a shame. A little high again. He's so close to doing the job, and from what has happened at the head pin with the ball, if he just move his feet a little bit to the left and play that shot a little away from the pocket, he would probably at least catch a puck and not necessarily carry.
Actually, warming up, they were all talking about when they qualified how dry the lanes were, and now they're...
Well, the conditions here today are just super. It's just a matter of finding the spot to throw the ball. Usually, I haven't bowled there too often, but just when I saw in practice, it seemed like the shot was around 8, 9, or 10 into the pocket.
There's the mark it down, baby.
Super shot. Right in the slot. Right in the slot.
Not a pin on the deck.
That's the way you like to throw them. So you know that the ball is very effective when you see all 10 pins go up in the air and hit the cushions of the sideboard. Let's see what Robby can do here.
Robby's hobbies are drag racing.
That's a little outside. Again, look at him at the line. The line is sideways, and that's what caused the ball to stay outside and never come up into the pocket.
Robby works at Townsend Tree Service. He's a crane operator and mechanic.
Same shot as you would use for a strike. Top that ball. Peter only had 2 pins to make. He carried it back.
It's a 23-pin match. At this point, headed into number 9.
Barhorst must strike. Concentration by Robby. Lifts it up. Looks like a good ball, a little high.
Stay playing now. 1 now, Rob.
A little high.
The winner of this match will go on to meet Elmo Inman, a nice gentleman. There it is, an instant replay.
Actually, if it goes another 2 boards, you've got a 4-6 split on that shot. Fortunate enough that kept it inside the head pin. And again, if it was another board lighter, he probably would have blew him out of there. All this is involved is inches.
Well, Andy, he's working on a strike. When you're working on a strike, numbers count fast if you string them.
Let's see how he does on this shot. This big ball here. Well, he done it nice and easy. He done it nice and easy.
All right, one more time now.
He's a possible 226. A little high, but slow enough to kick out the 4-7-10. He cups a ball. A little lazy with that one. A little lazy with that one.
And that's kind of been Andy's story of splits.
Yes, first place it is. No way can you make that without having to go from one side of the lane to the other. And it's not a cream ball where the ball could hit both pins, or one pin could take care of the other pin at close range. Okay, you get it's 9-pin count.
What's that, a 192? Is that right?
Right, 192.
And
so the game's over.
Right. If
the game's over.
Robby gets any count at all.
Yeah, that's all he needs is stay behind the line, get 5 pins, and he's a winner. He has a possible 228. I'd like to see him do it. He's been close. How's it look? Solid?
Solid.
Yeah.
Well, he's seen that pin.
Probably not rolling as well as it looked like it was. The way he threw the ball, it looked very good going down until the ball, and the effect was not as well. 6-pin dumping into the gutter, so got a reaction from the 6 onto the 10. But he's a winner, so that's what he's looking for.
It's the 4th time he's left this pin. That's the first time he's missed it.
Right. That's right. Still a winner. Didn't need it. Very fine game by Robby Hamilton.
Robby Hamilton's 206 is too much for Andy Barhorst's 192. So Robby will move on to the championship match to meet Elmo Inman in the finals of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament here at Super Bowl Lanes. We'll be back with the championship match right after this.